Let's take a look at two special lines, horizontal and vertical. When we have the equations x equals a number and y equals a number, we get a horizontal and vertical line. What's happened with these equations is essentially the coefficient of x and y, x or y, is 0, canceling out that term, leaving us with just x equals a number or y equals a number. So let's see why we get horizontal and vertical lines. Let's start with the graph of x equals 2. We could expand this into x plus 0y equals 2, which allows us to see what happens when we pick some values to graph. Let's start with an xy chart. And the way that we can interpret this is that x always has to equal 2. No matter what our y value equals, x has to be 2. So let's pick some values for y. Let's say if y was negative 1. Well, when we evaluate y as negative 1, 0 times negative 1 is 0, x is 2. Well, what if we set y to be 0? 0 times 0 is 0, x is 2. Well, if y equals 5, 0 times 5 is 0, x is 2. So no matter what value of y we use, x has to be 2, and so x will always be on this vertical line defined by all the points where x equals 2. So we have this vertical line that runs here. And so we can apply the same logic to the line x equals negative 3. We want to think of all the points where x equals negative 3. Well, x will be negative 3 here, x will be negative 3 here, or here, or here, or here, or here, any point on that vertical line where x is negative 3. Now, conversely, if we have the equation y equals a number, such as y equals 3, we can expand it to be 0x plus y equals 3. And by the same logic, no matter what x is, y has to be 3. If x is negative 2, well, 0 times negative 2 plus y equals 3, y equals 3. So we have the point negative 2, 3. If x is 0, 0 times 0 plus y equals 3, y has to equal 3. So we have this point here. So we get a horizontal line where all points y equals 3. So every single point on this line, y equals 3, so we get a horizontal line. And the same thing can apply to y equals negative 2. All the points where y equals negative 2, such as this point, or this point, or this point, or any other point on this horizontal line, will have a y value of negative 2. And those are the basics of our horizontal and vertical lines.